boy.
Wait, he found me cute? I excused myself to the bathroom, and after calming down, he was nowhere to be found. It took me a whole day to finally find him playing violin in the school garden. So, are you gonna help me with this, or are you just gonna play your violin all day?
I only help people who can look me in the eye.
Ugh, why was he being like this? I gathered up all my courage before finally meeting his eyes, and thankfully I was able to control myself until he smiled.
You have the same eyes as your brother. They're very pretty.
So he liked my brother's eyes? That was fruity. Whatever. Now, where do we start?
Your appearance, and I think it needs a lot of work.
For the makeover, he brought me to the mall to cut my hair short, and it took me several hours to finally say goodbye to my precious long hair. After accepting the fate of my hair, we tried on some clothes similar to Kevin's fashion. As I walked out in a leather jacket, he came up to me to zip it up. He was so close, I could hardly breathe.
Looks perfect now.
He then taught me about my brother's stance, walk, and gestures.
I told you to walk faster, not like a gangster. And stick out your chest more. Think of yourself as the hunkiest man alive.
Like this? He held my hips to guide me, and I felt like exploding from the sparks. Just then, I noticed some girls around drooling over us. Both guys are so cute. I'll take either of them. They look so in love. OMG. Love wins. Great. And now we were a gay couple. Cedric coached me about Kevin's interests, and I was surprised. I didn't know my brother was such a dork.
He loves SpongeBob so much, he even thought of diving into the ocean just to look for its real-life version.
But one revelation made me tear up a bit.
And he adores you so much. But he thought you didn't like him, so he always chose to give you space.
What? That's not true.
He's too protective of you. He even told me not to talk to you because he thought I'm trouble.
Oh yes, you're definitely gonna be trouble. To my heart. That weekend, we continued practicing until I looked convincing enough, and when we finally got to school, I just stayed close to him and smiled at people from time to time. I was doing an excellent job at being my brother until it was lunchtime. We sat at their usual table for lunch when suddenly, someone sat on my lap and kissed my cheek. It was Lauren, the prettiest and coolest chick at school. What in the frickin' pregnant duck is happening? What? You hate my kisses now? You look like you've seen a ghost. I turned into the ripest tomato when she giggled into my ear.
I could never hate such a goddess like you.
Wow. Since when did you become this cheesy? I gave Cedric a panicked look, but the jerk was trying his best not to burst out laughing. I kicked his leg under the table and his wince was satisfying. I then excused myself in the bathroom and dragged him with me. There, he revealed that Kevin had been dating Lauren for a while now, and I had no idea about it. Lauren had been all over me for the next several days. This was totally normal, of course, except for the little detail that I was not her actual boyfriend. And through all of this, Cedric remained an unhelpful idiot who was clearly enjoying my discomfort. We were walking to our last class when someone suddenly grabbed and pushed me against the wall. You're acting weird lately, and I like it. Before she could kiss me, I acted like there was a bug inside my shirt and ran away. I needed to talk to Cedric.